Copper, the metal for e-mobility and the US and European Union Green Deal. On 17th December 2020, we entered the copper market and hit the bullseye. Our buy signal at $3.26 per pound of copper was fully realized, and also our target price at $4.75 per pound of copper was fully reached. After a normal correction down to $4.05, copper is now on its way back up to new highs. We have an ascending flag on the pointed figure chart that is currently being tested to the downside. If the $4.45 level holds and copper runs above the $5 per pound mark, the way up would be clear again. We see a first target at $6 per pound of copper. Then we see the second target at $6.55 to $6.75 per pound of copper. The line chart also looks very good and healthy. The blue 50-day line is already turning up, and the 200-day average line is also turning up too. Nice outlook for copper and for copper companies like Copper Mountain Mining, Adventus Mining, Hannon Metals, BHP, Freeport-McMoRan and other good companies. The large mines in Chile and Peru in particular account for about 40% of the world's total copper supply. All of them are working at their capacity limits, especially the smelters. There is also an interesting aspect that one would not have assumed. Because of the power cuts in China, the acid sales needed for smelting have decreased. Companies such as copper giant China Copper have only small storage capacities for acid and now have to reduce copper output. In addition, there are mine protests and roadblocks in Peru at the Antamina mine since Pedro Castillo took power. Inventories of copper have shrunk dramatically around the world, as you can see in this chart from Bloomberg. According to Freeport's CEO, the conditions are likely to massively hinder the expansion of the Green Revolution soon, as some activists want to prevent the mine expansion. Without copper, however, there is no sustainable energy transition. That is for sure. Demand will continue to rise, and there are already estimates of 35 to 40 million tons of annual demand by 2040. The question is, where will all this copper come from? We think the basis for the above-mentioned price increases has been laid, and the next 2 to 3 years will take us to the $7 mark per pound of copper. Time to get some good copper stocks. I'm Jochen Staiger, CEO of Swiss Resource Capital AG, in partnership with Dukascopy TV. Thanks for watching us, and bye-bye from Geneva.